Good morning, guys. I decided we're just gonna cut to the chase here. So today I'm getting a haircut, and this right here is the before, and this is the after with Zach awkwardly in the background. What is going on, Zach?
Not much, YouTube. Just trying to work.
No, it's okay. Actually, you know what? Zach had a sassy morning. You told me I don't have a neck.
No, I did not say that. It looked like she didn't have a neck when she was laying down, so it was funny. I didn't say, oh, look at you, you don't have a no neck, girl. Her coat was riding up.
I literally don't have a neck. It looks like I have like man shoulders. Yes, I finally decided to chop my hair. It was just looking so bad on TV. Like, in your normal life, if you have long hair, it's whatever, but as a TV news reporter, I am trying so hard to look older than I actually look, because look at me, I don't look 25. I have always looked really young for my age. I mean, right now I'm wearing so much makeup and the short hair is kind of helping, so do I look 25? I don't know, maybe. Even at this point, I'm shooting for 23. Being a TV news reporter and looking so young is just obviously not good. You don't want to look young. You don't look like you have any authority when you're reporting, so I do try to do things to make myself look older. But yesterday when I was in the chair, the hair cutting chair, whatever you want to call it, when I was at the hair salon, I thought of the funniest story slash the worst story. Seriously, this cost me maybe a few tears back in the day. A disaster at my old station that had to do with hair. So at my new station, you can go to any hair salon you like and you have a hair and makeup allowance per contract, like per year. You just choose whatever you like, you get the receipt and they comp it for you. But at my old station, we had a partnership with a certain hair salon. So you had to go to that salon and then the service was free. I'd gone there a few times and it was whatever. I mean, I even explained to the woman who did my hair yesterday, I am just so not particular. Like, I don't have a hair person. Like, I will book anyone, just whatever time is most convenient to me. And I told her, I was like, you're all just so freaking talented. Like, you just can't go wrong. I don't know, I just feel like everyone's great. And I'm just very forgiving with these types of things. For example, if you guys remember, I had half my eyebrow waxed off about a month and a half ago. And no, I didn't throw a fit. I didn't tell her like, oh my gosh, what did you do? Like, we both acted like nothing ever happened. It was so bad. Like, what the heck? It's starting to grow back, but like a lot of what you're looking at is actually penciled in. It was bad. But anyway, my point is, like, I'm not a difficult person. But then there was this one instance where I needed a haircut. It was at my last station. I booked it. I went in. My haircut, I kid you not, I got a wash, a cut, a blowout, took less than 20 minutes from the second I stepped in the door. Like, because I remember I arrived like, I think 3 minutes early, and I left looking at my phone. I can't remember the exact time right now, but I know I was thinking, I have not even been in this salon for 20 minutes. Like, it was somewhere around like 15 or 16 minutes. The woman washed my hair, cut my hair, styled my hair, and blow dried my hair in less than 20 minutes. How do you do that? So obviously I left the salon with my hair kind of damp. Like, you know how normally like they do the round brush and they blow it out? Like, that's what the person did yesterday for me. No, that wasn't done. She took a blow dryer and we're just going zzz, didn't even like brush it as she was doing it. It was the strangest thing ever. And I left the salon like embarrassed. I went to go pay and I remember the receptionist just looking at me and me looking at her, trying to pretend like I was happy because, oh, I would never let on that I wasn't happy. I would never be mean or anything. And I was just so confused. And I showed up for work the next day and I was telling my friends at the station, like I was asking them, you know, the females who had gotten their hair done, have you ever gone to this lady and did she do that? And I was kind of going like on and on about it and we were laughing about it. Like, I truly didn't really care. It was a free haircut, honestly. But I learned a lesson that day that you can't really trust anyone, or you just shouldn't say things at a news station, because that afternoon my phone rang and I didn't recognize the number. I do not answer numbers I don't recognize. And it went straight to voicemail. I pick up my phone, I go to the voicemail, and I was just mortified. It was the owner of the salon. Word had gotten back to her what happened with my haircut. She couldn't believe such a thing could happen. I don't know even the woman's name anymore. Let's say her name was Jackie. She doesn't know how or why Jackie did that. She wants me to come back to the salon. Someone's gonna cut my hair again. They're gonna give me a free manicure and a free pedicure, like a free spa treatment thing. Oh my gosh, I was so mortified. So I called her back and I told her, listen, I don't know who told you this, and I didn't ask because it just would have been rude, but I promise it's not that big of a deal at all. It's fine. She didn't mess up my hair. Like, I remember trying to like make light of it. Like, my hair looks fine. Like, it wasn't messed up. It just was a little weird. And then I told her bluntly, I was like, to be honest, like, I never thought this would get back to you or the salon, nor did I want it to. And I am sorry for like what I said, but I promise you it's not that big of a deal. I ended up changing hair salons after that because I was just so mortified, embarrassed, and I felt felt terrible because I would never ever want to get anyone in trouble. Like, I don't care. Wax off my whole like face, my eye, like, I don't care. I don't know. We all make mistakes. We all have bad days. Like, I'm just not a high maintenance person in the slightest. Like, I'm way too low maintenance. It's actually a problem. And I ended up, for the remainder of my time in Dayton, which ended up being more than a year, going to another salon and paying for the service because I was too mortified to go back to that salon. So like, I wasted so much money, but I couldn't believe it. And I, to this day, have no idea who told the salon, who would even care enough to tell the salon. It was just very obvious that it wasn't that big of a deal to me. But anyway, now we are away from all of that. We are thriving once again, and my hair lady doesn't hate me. It is so funny to me that I did not know what Zoom was before the pandemic, because now it is my BFF. We have so many Zoom interviews lined up for this morning, which of course is a good thing. It means people are actually getting back to me, but man, if there was ever a morning that it felt like someone was just hitting me over the head with a hammer, it was this one. I went to bed last night at probably around 10:30. I just could not sleep for the life of me. Ended up waking up at 1:40 because I just couldn't sleep and I was having so many freaking work nightmares. 3 Zoom interviews down, and I'm just gonna say it, I deserve this. If you guys aren't vegetarian, these things are amazing. They're these little Atlantic salmons. Actually, they're not little. They're 200 calories each, so it gives you a good amount. They come frozen, and all you have to do is rip it off. Thaw it for about like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Put it in the oven for 16 minutes. Take it out of the oven, and voila, a beautiful looking piece of salmon. But wait, there's more. Then you have to go and get the vegetables that you meal prepped, and sadly, this is my last one. And there you have it, folks. A delicious, dare I say, perfectly cooked meal, ready to eat. Yesterday, I ended up taking a 3-hour nap, which was awesome, but really that just makes the night before like a 6-hour night, because I got less than 3 hours that night. So that's 6 hours. And then last night, I ended up sleeping for about 3.5 hours. So we're not doing too well. I am so curious what it's gonna be like when sleep isn't like this crazy thing that my life revolves around. I mean, technically it doesn't revolve around sleep, but my mind is constantly thinking about it, that's for sure. And I'm so curious what it's gonna be like. I mean, I kind of got a taste of it when I filled in on the dayside shift for 2, went right in the hair. Right in the hair. I kind of did get a taste of it though when I filled in on the dayside shift. It was the craziest thing. The fact that humans can be that well rested, the fact that you don't have to live your life feeling so tired is insane. This is a look. We've got the headband, we've got the turtleneck under the robe. And by the way, the reason I do that is because I don't like to put turtlenecks on after I do my makeup because I think it gets on them, like, because they're so tight that it rubs all throughout your makeup and then your turtleneck is disgusting. So in the winter months, you're gonna see this look a lot where I put on the turtleneck right out of the shower, but of course, I gotta go into my comfy robe, so I love this. Yesterday, I actually watched my live shots back for the first time in a very long time, and my goodness, I need to slow down. I remember thinking to myself that I was talking slowly. No, like oh gosh, so today that's gonna be on my mind, and you might be wondering what story I'm covering. Well, you don't have to wonder, it's an election story. I'm going to be covering an election story every single day until the election, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot. Like, it's not so, like, I can pretty much talk about whatever. I can just gap about whatever. If you need me to, you know, cover this, cover that, it's coming up with the unique story angles where it's like, I feel like we've done this before. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming up with how many unique story angles about the election are there? And there are a lot, don't get me wrong, but I'm starting to see that so many of the ones we're covering are like blending together a little bit. Every station is doing it across the country. It's the story, okay? I get it. And fun fact, when I'm just chilling at home, and I rarely watch the local news just because I need a break. My mind needs a break from it, but when I do tune in, I'll be honest, I don't always, and a lot of times I don't, tune into Local 12. And before everyone's like, what? I want to see what the other stations are doing. Like, I want to see what's going on there. What are they covering? What are they thinking? How do they do it? You know, what are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? Because I pretty much know what's going on at my station. I see our newscasts all the time because one thing I do is actually like to, if I know one of our reporters is covering something interesting, I will go and look up their story online at the end of the day. Just because I think it's really interesting seeing like people you know and how they tell a story and how you would do it differently. So I actually look at most of their videos on our website, but I like to occasionally, you know, know, tune into other stations. Just what's the competition up to? All right, so this is the current situation, and it will be until probably April. These are actually 2 pairs of pants that are just stacked together, and I just put these on every single morning. This is very necessary as a reporter. The biggest tip that I can give to any reporter out there is to dress for the story you might be covering, not the one you are. And basically what that means is you just have to prepare to stand outside in the freezing cold for hours on end, even if that's not part of the plan, because I can't tell you how many times I showed up to my indoor story wearing a cute dress, some tights, cute little booties, and then I get sent to a fire and I'm out there for hours. And it's not good. And wow, I'm still like not used to my shorter hair. Like I'm used to it because I've had this before. I had this my entire reporting career, but it's still like when I look in the viewfinder thing, like shocks me. Like what? And for those of you wondering like what I asked for, I pretty much just showed her pictures on my Instagram of me. And I told her, I'm like, you know what? You're lucky because there's so many times that girls will show hairdressers photos that they just can't emulate because it's just 2 different hair textures, 2 different hair types. You know what I mean? So I was like, you are in luck. This is me. I basically just want to go back to my old self. And I just got subtle angles and layers. I never want like a totally blunt cut. Like as you can tell, it's angled a little bit, and then she did layer it, but nothing crazy. Anyway, time to go freeze my butt off for a couple of hours.
Hey Bob, it seems like election day is a thing of the past because really, this has been election month and turnout has been incredible.
As you guys can see, I got a brand new coat. I got it from Nordstrom Rack. I just had to pause to think about that for a second. And as a reporter, coats are so essential because oh, you're only gonna see me in a coat from now until what, like April? It's all I'm gonna be wearing. Say goodbye to the dresses, say goodbye to the, you know, trying to look good. No, we are going to be warm. And this one's like not a super warm coat. As long as it's above 42 degrees, we can be in this coat. And I actually am running into a problem because I know by the time you guys are seeing this, the election has already passed, but right now I am planning for the election. And as a reporter, you're not really supposed to wear blue or red because you don't want anyone to think that you're supporting either the Democrats or the Republicans. You're supposed to be on neither side, but I want to wear my new red coat. And then the other like nice coat I own is blue. So that's an issue. But if we go into my closet, this is the one that you guys never see. This is the one in Zach and I's bathroom. As you can tell, this is my side, and then all of this is Zach. But I put my coats on Zach's side yesterday, and he was like, come on, I can't even have half a closet because as you guys know, I have 2 closets. But anyway, you know what? We have a lot of outfits. I think I'm going to end up wearing like a blue turtleneck under my red coat. So I'm blue, I'm red, it's all gonna be okay. The weird thing about vlogging my days is we've got these big gaps, like these big chunks of time where obviously I'm not vlogging, I'm working, and you guys have no idea what I was doing. Well, you wanna know what I was doing during my lunch break? I was on a site called Guru Gossiper. I recently discovered it, and I can't believe it exists. Like, what? Sorry, I'm jumping the gun for those of you who are unfamiliar with Guru Gossiper. People go on this website and just trash YouTubers, like write the craziest, meanest things about them that you don't even like, it doesn't even cross your mind. Like, oh my gosh, did you see like this person's greasy hair, or about their personalities? And it's the craziest thing ever.
Okay, I want to take a closer look into Guru Gossiper just to show you guys exactly how crazy it is. So they have different categories. This right here is Trash a Guru. They also have Rave About a Guru. But look at this. In the posts category, there are 10,000 posts of people raving about a guru. In the Trash a Guru category, more than 100,000. Then they also have like a category for YouTube personalities where they trash them, more than 100,000, and other categories as well, like lifestyle vloggers, and oh my gosh, 167,000, where all they're doing, oh my god, wait. No, that is 1,673,396. Oh my gosh. And I'm just gonna go to a random, I really don't even know who to go to. A random, okay, Nikki and Gabby. I feel like a lot of people know these YouTubers. Oh wow, this is the perfect example. Gabby, your eyebrows don't match your eye shape. Your eyes look wonky, droopy, uneven. Your lips look horrendous. This is insane, and obviously I want to get out of this. Like, I'm not trying to promote that, but it's just disgusting.
Like, people devote their lives to just hating on these people, and I don't know how these people who hate on the YouTubers don't realize this isn't good for their lives. Like, you know what I mean? All of this negativity is really probably taking a toll on your brain, on who you are as a human. I have never in my life left a mean comment on a YouTube video, let alone done a whole like thread on how much I hate people. If I don't like someone, and granted, there are plenty of YouTubers where I'm like, oh, not my style. Do you know what I do? I click X. I click out of their video. I simply don't watch it. I don't need to hate them. And that's the crazy craziest thing. These people who hate these YouTubers, oh, they follow every video. They watch it all. They're obsessed with these YouTubers. It is so mind-boggling. So normally during my lunch, I'm not working, but I'm kind of working. I'm searching for other story ideas. So I'm scrolling through Twitter, I'm scrolling through news sites, all that. Today during my lunch, oh, I'm scrolling through Guru Gossiper. What's so clear to me on a site like Guru Gossiper is, I'm just gonna be blunt, it's a bunch of people who are simply jealous of other people. I mean, that's the only reason you do it. You're jealous. Like, you are straight up jealous of this person's life or what they have or what they look like. So you want to tear them down to make yourself feel better. But what you will realize, and I love how I'm speaking to you guys as if you guys are the Guru Gossipers or whatever you call those people. I know you're not, my viewers would never, but I'm just saying, if you've ever thought to yourself, nitpicking someone else and you want, it to make you feel better, it's not going to. I've learned this, seriously. Being positive and being kind toward others and seeing the good in others truly makes you see the good in yourself. Anyway, I'm ranting, I'm angry. Be nice, guys, just be nice. That is so funny. I promise you, I did not plan that. This weekend, I got this sign. It says, work hard and be nice to people. I saw it at Target and oh my goodness, I wanted it. That is genuinely my motto in life. I always say, the only two things I care about is just be nice to other people and also work my butt off. And it was on a sign, so I saw it at Target and I refused to buy it because it was $28 and I felt like it was just too much and I didn't want to be a reckless spender and yada yada yada. Walked out of Target, ended up going back the next day. Or no, that night. I ended up going back that night because I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then when I got back to my apartment and I saw, oh my gosh, I have the perfect spot for it. Sold. Sold. How's it going?
What's up?
Zach loves matching his sweatshirts to his beanies, and he just got a new chain because he has like a chain collection.
I figured I should like up my fashion, really get a good outfit together tonight.
Okay, so I can't keep this on any longer because I can't even look at him. We are eating our McAllisters. If you guys have never had this, it is a sandwich place. So I got a grilled chicken club, but it's actually Halloween, and of course we are dressing up. We have just been like not even knowing what to do with our lives all day, but one thing we wanted to do for sure is dress up. So Zach right now, this is the before because he had to go out to get the food and he didn't want to look too weird, but he looks like a freak. Like, it looks like this is planned. We are going to show you the after in 3, 2, 1. He's Billie Eilish. How are you doing, Bill?
Bill? Am I Bill?
Billy?
Maybe I'll be Bill Eilish because I look so manly still.
Okay, yeah, it's so scary. Like, I don't like you with long black hair, your little hair poking out. I'm not gonna lie, and like, I don't mean this to offend people, but I really have always had a fear of men with long hair. A lot of people like it, a lot of people prefer it. Not me. It just freaks me out a little bit. I don't know why. This is definitely a look.
This is the finished product.
And I am just a comfy little bear. Not just any bear, a grizzly bear. And what'd you say I should say? I'm a
polka dotted grizzly bear.
No, like a unique or a...
I'm a very rare breed.
I'm a very rare breed. Don't ask questions. Halloween this year, obviously very different than previous years, but you can still dress up. I love how I'm giving this message and you're all watching this after Halloween. Oh, and by the way, just if you want the full look, I got this little outfit at Forever 21 like 5 years ago.
So you're not gonna find it.
So you're not gonna find it, but also I spent $0 on Halloween this year because that's how cheap I am.
I'm a bad guy. Duh.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you soon.